morewords.com is essentially a superpowered dictionary search which gives you the ability to do very fine-tuned words. Like if you just visit their front page, you'll see some of the examples. Like it can find anagrams for you and fill in if, like, maybe you know the word puzzle, but you don't know how it's spelled. You go P-U, question, 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 E, something like that. But what I like to do with this is I'll tell it I'm going to find all of the words with a specific prefix, suffix, or letter combination. So the letter combination is really good for if I'm going to do any lessons on phonics. And so if I search for star ION, it's going to give me all the results for words ending in ION. And if I want, I can say I only want 6-letter words, 7-letter words. And you'll notice that the filters can be applied in kind of a dynamic way. You can use more than one filter at the same time. So everything between 4 and 7 letters, because I don't want to be hitting my students with super long words. Now I have a list of a bunch of stuff ending in ION, and I can see if any of these are suitable. That helps me to develop a list on my own without banging my head on the wall just trying to use memory. A computer is way better than your brain every time. One other thing that I find useful for this is if I'm doing a spelling kind of phonics lesson, I want to know if there's going to be any exceptions to the rule for a letter combination making the same sound every single time. And so I'll read through the list, and if I find an exception, then I'll look into that a little bit more closely. I might see if there's some online resources that address that. Quite often there isn't, and all you got to do is just tell your students, hey, and here's a few exceptions to the rule. As you can see, English isn't always the same. It's not always predictable. Life is hard. So keep your eyes open. Now another thing you can do is go star, sh, star, and that's essentially, it's using what's called Boolean logic, which is essentially just computer talk for doing searches. Star means anything, so I'm saying anything, sh, anything. Words that start with anything and then have sh and then end with anything else. And oh my goodness, I got 5,400 matches in the English dictionary. And of course, the matches that it gives you is going to be in a paginated format. So you got page 1, page 2, 3, 4, 5, next. Be aware of that.